Awesome, 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 awesome. So we are very present and alive and rocking for day 3. I'm loving this. Now, the next person that's going to come up, he told me I could say whatever I want. That was his first mistake. But I had the opportunity to get to know this man for a little while. And the word that repetitively comes into my mind whenever I think of him or talk to him is heart. This gentleman brings his heart everywhere he goes, not so much on the inside, but on the outside. And his experiences that I've had the opportunity to hear and witness, if he decides to share any one of the experiences that I know, that is going to impact not only the people in Zoom land, but the people in the room on a profound level. This man knows what it's like to, as our previous 2 speakers, get hit and get back up, get hit and adapt, get hit and keep moving. In fact, it inspired him to create what is called New Beginnings Motivation LLC. That's right, yeah. So, Zoomies and everybody in the room, let's give a massive, loving, warm welcome to Mr. David Vrablik.
Thanks, What up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Everybody excited, pumped up, ready to take stuff we've learned this week into your families and everything like that? I want y'all to take a journey with me and imagine a moment in time where life stops completely still. You got that in your head really quick? My moment happened in 2022, March 19th. Typical day at work. I got back to the office after running my special need kids up to school. And what was crazy, and this is typical Colorado weather, we got about 1.5 feet of snow less than 24 hours. We called the parking lot where we parked the school buses the parking lot from hell, because this parking lot was known to take out many drivers and many TEAs. And unfortunately, I was a victim of one of them that changed the trajectory of my life forever. I dropped my TEA off at the sidewalk so that she didn't have to walk across the parking lot, because I didn't want to see her go down. I never want to see anybody get hurt. I've always considered myself the toughest, the strongest person in the family, because I thought true strength was the amount that you could lift physically. When I stepped out of my school bus, next thing I remember, 25 minutes later, waking up after being knocked out because I went backwards and hitting my head on the concrete, looking at the under chassis of the bus, not knowing who I was or where I was. I got back up. What I didn't realize, I had 3 brain bleeds. 2 weeks after that, they found out my cerebral tonsils dropped. And I did not know that people had cerebral tonsils. I remember looking at my neurosurgeon going, what? My tonsils in my mouth are going to kill me? But I didn't realize that they were talking about the tonsils in the back of my head. They dropped to 4 millimeters because my brain swelled so much that they thought they were going to have to cut the back of my head open to put my tonsils back up. And you would think that that would be my defining moment. As I call it, my new beginnings, my aha moment. But I didn't realize the severity of my accident until this year. I didn't realize all the pain and all the crap that I went through in my life would all culminate into 2024, where I self-isolated myself from the people that I loved and cared about. I was afraid to get rejected because I've been rejected so much within my life. I was afraid to truly open myself to people within this family and community. And the funny thing was, you think not only that would change my life, but the death of my older brother in 2018 from an aortic dissection would be also the moment that would tell me All right, Dave, time to take your headlights down, or whatever the terminology is. Let's get focused. Let's get to work. Let's stop making excuses. Let's go. Because not only that, I have that same genetic disorder too. And I live with that every single day. But in those two instances, I realized that somebody already said it today, but I can tell you, friends, from all the challenges that I have struggled with in my life, I have cheated death 3 or 4 times since 2022. We are not guaranteed a tomorrow. We have to live in the now. We have to claim who we want to be, and whatever challenges and struggles that you're going through within your life, you can rise above the ashes. And you can reclaim any parts of your life if you want to. The only person that can stop you from creating that new beginnings, forging that path in your life, is not your significant other, it's not your family, it's you. So are you going to act, or are you going to sit back like I did? I've made a commitment to myself that I will never do what I did by isolating myself and not being a part of an amazing family like this. I wasn't sure if I was even going to be here this week because of my knee, but by the grace of God, my knee held up and I was able to be here with you guys this week.
Yeah.
But I want to leave you guys with this. Every challenge can teach us something. Every setback, every heartache. Joey's death, my Joey, I didn't realize how much I missed him until this week and how many times I talked to him. He always had a saying that when you get into your head and people tell you you can't do something, he always smiled and looked back and said, "Don't tell me I can't." We're all the authors of our stories. And as we gather for this event, and as this event is getting prepared to be wrapped up, it doesn't have to be a threatening, life-altering accident like it was for me that woke me up, that reignited the spark within my heart, that reignited that fire. Let's remember to stay focused on the goal ahead. I live in Colorado, and one of my favorite things, I've been there for nearly 30 years. Next year it'll be 30 years. I know I don't look that old, but it's kind of cool that I can say 30 years. But with that being said, base camp is where your dreams are born. And you know what the cool thing is about dreams? Dreams can become a reality. And as you get ready to climb the side of the mountain, imagine hitting the summit and being able to see those dreams soar. And trust me, fam, I have been on a lot of peaks. I've even fallen off of those peaks. But the view from that peak will be something that will become so intoxicating that you will not want to ever come back off of that peak. Let this be your call to action right now to whatever you're going through in life right now, to reclaim your story, forge your path, awaken your potential, unite with those around you, and indulge in the beauty of new beginnings. And as I always say at the end of everything that I do, when this family invites me in, the time is now to act, and let's live unleashed.
That's right, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up.